Hello everyone, my name is Val and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll show you my new PowerPoint lesson, Cars and Their Logos, designed for grade 6 students. In this ready-to-go lesson, students will learn to say, pronounce, and identify 6 cars: Mercedes, Toyota, Ford, Volkswagen, BMW, and Tesla. They will also recognize and understand the meaning of their logos, learn a few fun facts about cars, design their own car logo, and engage in the following dialogue. What is your favorite car? My favorite car is a Tesla. Oh really? Why do you like it? I like it because it is electric and fast. This PowerPoint lesson is available for sale in my stores on Teachers Pay Teachers and Shopify. If you are a PayPal user, please buy this lesson at Teachers Pay Teachers. But if you prefer using Apple Pay or a credit card or simply want to skip the registration process, head over to my Shopify store. In my Teacher Val Store, please take advantage of a bundle builder. Pick 5 lessons and get a 10% discount. Pick 10 lessons, any lessons, and get a 20% discount. Simply click on any lesson in the store and scroll down until you see a bundle widget offering discounts. The links to both stores are in the video description below, so you can choose what works best for you. Speaking of PowerPoint, today's video is brought to you by my sponsor, iSpring Solutions. One of their products, iSpring Suite, is a fast and user-friendly e-learning tool that integrates seamlessly with PowerPoint. With iSpring Suite, you can easily create a course, add an interactive test, record narration, put together a quiz, create a role-play dialogue, and publish the course online, even with no experience in e-learning development. iSpring Suite is fully embedded into PowerPoint, so you can keep all your transitions, animations, hyperlinks, and smart art objects intact. You can record audio or video narration and synchronize it with the slides. iSpring Suite contains thousands of characters of different ages, ethnic groups, and professions. Each e-learning avatar has an incredible range of emotions, facial expressions, and poses to match your role play or dialogue. You can make your lessons more relatable by using high-quality images of offices, hospitals, banks, classroom shops, and other locations. Be sure to check out the link in the description box below to learn more about their amazing product. Now, let's jump into the video. Let's take a good look at this PowerPoint lesson. The first thing you want to do is to put your class, split your class into 2 teams, Team A or Team B, or maybe 4 teams. It all depends on the size of your class. Then please go through the class rules. I'm going to skip this part here, but it's important that you go through the class rules and do some sort of a warm-up routine in your class. Then make sure that your students have pencils and notebooks ready. This lesson is designed for grade 6, so it's important that they take notes. And let's learn. So now you are going to show your students a short video clip which ends with a question. Let's take a look.
what do you think we will talk about today? And hopefully your students are going to say we are going to talk about cars. Now, let's see what you already know. So in this part of the lesson, you can consider it as a short warm-up routine. You're gonna do this activity to see what your students already know. This part is just to see what your students know. They don't need to take notes. Well, if they want to, they can, but I mean, they don't have to, right? So here's how you want to play it. I mean, there are many ways you can do it, but like, this is what I suggest. You can invite one student from each team to stand up, and then you're going to show them this picture, parts of the car. This picture is going to disappear in 3 seconds. So they need to take a good look at that picture during the given time frame and then choose the correct word from the word bank. So in this case, the window at the front of the car is called a windshield. Yeah. And then you invite the next pair of students, one student from each team. Again, you display a picture which is going to disappear in 3 seconds, and they do the same thing. They need to choose the correct word from the word bank. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if they get it right. I mean, it's just something that spikes their interest in the lesson and also shows you what they already know. So there are 5 questions. Let me go quickly through them. Right. And this is the last one. Yeah. So a light on the front of a car, usually one of a pair of lights, is called a headlight. 5 questions, 5 pairs of students. Or as an option, you can do it together with the whole class. Well done! Good job, everyone! Good job! Okay, next part is this part. Yeah, so you ask your students, why do we need cars? They they're looking at these pictures and at the same time they're thinking. And in this part of the lesson, you try to elicit the answers from the students. So maybe they'll give you some answers. Yeah, and you can summarize it by clicking next, and you can say that cars help people. We use them to travel or carry heavy things. And now we are getting to the topic of our lesson, which is, let's learn how some of the cars are called in English. And this is the first car. This is a Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz makes comfortable cars. You can read this to the students, or you can ask questions and get your students to read it to you. Also, if you're not sure how this word, this car brand, is pronounced in English, you can click here, click on this sound icon to listen how it is pronounced in English. Let's do this. Let's click.
Mercedes.
Mercedes. There we go. All right, and then here we'll learn about the Mercedes logo. So here you can ask, first of all, you say this is the Mercedes logo. It's a pointed star, 3-pointed star. And you can tell them that Mercedes wants to create a car that can drive on the road, in the water, and fly in the air. Next car would be Toyota. Yeah, Toyotas are very reliable cars. Also, you can, ask all kinds of questions. You can ask where Toyotas come from, or what country are they made in. And as always, you can listen to the pronunciation of the car brand. Let's take a look at the logo. And they're really interested in this part, Honestly, many adults, many grown-ups do not know these facts. That's why I think this lesson is going to be interesting for everyone. So the Toyota logo means the trust between the company and its customers. There are 3 ovals here, and these 3 ovals represent the customer or people. the product or the car and the world around Toyota. And also you can mention that it actually looks like the letter T. Yeah, here we go. The letter T representing Toyota T. Next car is Volkswagen. This is a Volkswagen. Volkswagen makes safe cars, and it comes from Germany. Here's the Volkswagen logo. The word Volkswagen is two German words, Volks or Volks. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly in German. So Volks meaning people and Wagen meaning car. Volkswagen is the car for people. Next car would be Ford. Ford makes strong cars, big cars, you know. And here's a little bit of information about Ford company. So this is Henry Ford. He was an American engineer and businessman. He started making cars in 1896 and founded the Ford Motor Company. You know, so this is just a short information about Ford. Okay. Let's continue. Next car is a BMW. So this is a BMW M3. BMW makes fast and cool cars. Also, you can tell them that in German it's pronounced as BMW. Yeah, not BMW, but BMW. And the BMW logo has a very interesting history. You can tell your students that BMW did not make cars when they started as a company. They used to make airplane engines. Yeah, and if you click on this hyperlink, you're going to see some of the BMW airplane engines. And also, if they take a look at the BMW logo, so the BMW logo is a blue and white circle. It actually looks like a propeller. Blue and white are also the colors of the flag of Bavaria, which is a state in Germany. And BMW means Bavarian Motor Works. So there's a lot of information that you can retrieve from a very, very small car logo. And the last car for today is Tesla. This is a Tesla. It is an electric car. It comes from the United States of America. It's an American car. There we go. And a little bit of information about the Tesla logo. So the Tesla car is named after Nikola Tesla. He was a genius inventor who lived a very long time ago. He made many important discoveries about electricity. And also it's maybe a good moment to see what your students know about Nikola Tesla or his inventions. This actually can be a lesson on its own because, you know, Nikola Tesla did so much for the humanity, for people that, you know, like, I'm sure you can make like a separate lesson about him. Now let's do some exercises. So you have introduced 6 cars and 6 car logos. Now let's practice. This is a very simple exercise. You say the number and the students say the car name. So the teacher says the number and the students say the car name. So it goes like 1 Ford, 1 Ford, 2 Toyota, 2 Toyota. And also you don't need to show them the word. First, see if they can say it, you know, if they can look at the car logo and just say the word without reading it. But if you see that they're struggling, then you can reveal it. Yeah, so you do it this way. And next we have a pop quiz. I always say that in my lessons, I create pop quizzes for two reasons. One is to introduce an interesting fact where students need to guess it, and two is to check comprehension. In this case, it is I've created this pop quiz to introduce an interesting fact. For example, invite again a student from each team and show them the question: what country was the first car made in? And they need to guess the answer if they don't know it. Yeah, in this case it's Germany. And also you can give them like a little bit of information about this, a fact. So you can tell them that yes, the first car was made in Germany. It was made by like a famous German inventor and engineer, Carl Benz. Yeah, here we go. And then you invite the next pair of students, one student from each team. And here's the next question. How much did a Ford Model T cost in 1925? And there are four different options. The correct answer is $260. And here also, it's a good time to tell them that before Ford, cars were hand-built by small teams of men. Henry Ford realized that he could make cars more quickly and cheaply if his workers did one job over and over and over and over again. His idea made it possible to produce cars in large numbers. It also made cars cheap and affordable to many people. And this was called the assembly line, the first assembly line. So I think, I think many students will like this information. That's at least what I think or hope. Okay, and one more question. What does a Tesla run on? And yeah, here the correct answer would be electricity, right? Okay, now we proceed to dialogue practice. I try to finish all my lessons in dialogue practice because even though this is not exactly an ESL lesson, it's more of a content-based lesson, or maybe it's a mixture of ESL and content-based lesson, but still I want my students to speak, I want them to practice. So here's the simple dialogue. What is your favorite car? My favorite car is a Tesla. Oh, really? Why do you like it? I like it because it is electric. So first you can practice it together with the class. And then you can put them into pairs and they practice in pairs. And they can use as many words as they want from the word bank, Like I had students who said stuff like this. What is your favorite car? My favorite car is a BMW. Oh, really? Why do you like it? I like it because it's beautiful, strong, cool, reliable, comfortable, fast, and safe. So this is like a perfect answer. Because at the end of the day, all you want for your students is to practice, speak English, right? Yes. Okay. And you end this lesson with a classroom project, if you have time. If you run out of time, then this can be like maybe a homework assignment, or maybe it can be a lesson on its own. So here you want your students to design a logo. Yeah, they'll need a piece of paper, a few colored pencils, so you can put them into groups, into teams, and in their teams they can design a car logo and then give it maybe a name and explain what it means. Like when they finish it, they need to go together to the blackboard, draw a logo on the blackboard, and then explain what it means to the whole class. It's a very creative assignment. Students love working on creative assignments, especially if they're put in teams. So definitely use it in class. And here's an example. Here's my logo. My car logo with a V, you see, with a V above wings on a shield means that my brand is fast, strong, and safe, like a shield. The V comes from my name, Val, so it is special and personal. It means that my cars are as reliable as I am. Yes. And this is the end of the lesson. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough, and I hope you liked this lesson. And if you did, please go to my shop and buy it. Happy teaching. Have a beautiful day.